There was a time when you looked at the world with wonder, a time when dreams were limitless, when every possibility felt within reach. Your younger self had no doubts about who they could become. They believed in their potential before the world told them otherwise. But now, as you stand here, can you honestly say you've lived up to that belief? The child you once were, full of ambition, curiosity, and an unshakable sense of self, never envisioned a life dictated by fear, compromise, and convenience. They saw the world not as it was, but as it could be. And yet, as the years passed, distractions grew louder, responsibilities piled up, and slowly, the dreams you once held so tightly became distant echoes in the background of your daily life. Would your younger self recognize you? More importantly, would they admire you? Would they be disappointed by the way you let fear dictate your choices? By how often you settled for comfort instead of growth? By how you traded passion for security, authenticity for acceptance? It is not too late to reconcile with that younger version of yourself. The person you were is not lost. They are waiting for you to remember. To remember what it is like to believe in something bigger than survival. To chase goals, not just routine. To act with conviction rather than hesitation. Every decision you make today is shaping the story your younger self once dreamed of writing. You are either building a life that fulfills their vision or one that betrays it. So ask yourself, are you honouring their courage, their belief, their relentless hope, or have you abandoned them in favour of a life dictated by doubt and limitation? You owe it to them, not just to succeed, but to try, not just to exist, but to live with purpose, because at the end of it all, the only thing that truly matters is whether you became the person they once believed you could be. Would your younger self be proud of all the choices you are making, with all the decisions you have made? Would they be proud? When we were children, we said to ourselves, and we had these big goals and ambitions, We wanted to be this, and then we wanted to be this. I remember saying when I was 10 years old, I want to be a professional footballer. I want to be someone very influential. I remember saying that. And then, I'm not going to say I'm perfect. Even like 14, 15, year 10, 11 for me, I was going down a dark path. I was doing bad things. I've only realised it within the last 2 years that I need to genuinely sort my life out. I don't want to waste it. I get one chance. So I actually want to build, and I want to follow the dreams that my 10-year-old self once had and set for myself. Why not? So would your younger self be proud of where you are now and the decisions and the vision you have? Are you following that younger self? Or have you dismissed it, pushed the dreams to the side, and you let reality just take control? Would your younger self be proud? And I feel like it's so important to live by that, because I feel like once you live by that, you will really start to test yourself. You'll really start to push for more. And another representation I like to give is, it's not about just, would your younger self be proud? Would your child be proud? If you had a child, would they look at you and be like, wow, my parent is amazing, such a good role model, I want to be like them? Would they look at you like that? If the answer's no, you've got some work to do. And because you've got some work to do, there's no time for more talking, there's no time to keep living that same terrible existence you keep living, doing the same old short-term dopamine things, the things that you feel a comfort when they're not, they just cause you discomfort, and they've led you down a path where your younger self wouldn't be proud, and you shouldn't be proud either. Okay, so start working on yourself, start improving certain aspects and areas of your life, start working towards big goals, big dreams, become influential, and become a role model for your younger self, become a role model for that future younger version of you, the little version of you, maybe a child when you have one day. Okay? I want you to listen to that, and I want you to actually incorporate that perception into your life. So, what I like to do in these videos is I like to give a narrative, this one being, would your younger self be proud? I then like to describe it here, face to face with you, and then I like to also incorporate it into my own evening planning. I like to incorporate the narrative and the lesson into my own evening planning, which I do on every single video, every single day, and I post one every single day. So yeah, for this narrative, I usually do a summary of the day, and the way in which the narrative or the lesson here can be used is, if I want to make my younger self feel proud, if I can go back in time to do that, you have to plan, you have to map out what you're going to be doing to, you know, make that future self proud one day, or to make your child look up to you one day, and to map out that life and to get to that higher value life, to be able to be that role model. You need to plan, and you need to summarize each day to know what you need to improve and to know what you've done well to keep doing. So today, very focused, slight procrastination today, the smallest bit of procrastination for half an hour or so, when I was just thinking, I just needed to act. That's something I need to improve on. Very focused when I did do tasks, with slight procrastination. Keep hard work up though. So I'm just going to give myself a short summary today. Keep hard work up. I've worked hard today regardless, and yeah, what we also do is we do a priority list. Today I had to go do the gym, which I did, haircut, which I did, content, habits and meals. All good, right? For tomorrow, we got gym, we got sauna, we have content, we have abs, habits and meals. And we're going to do all of those things tomorrow. We're going to smash every single one of them. So yeah, the way in which the narrative can be used here is, as I said, if you're planning and you're actually trying to build that future self, that role model of a self, to that one day your future kid's going to look up to you, or for example, past, present, that younger self can see yourself in the future as a role model, then it starts with planning, it starts with action. And yeah, I just want to say thank you for watching. I hope you've understood the narrative today. I hope you've got some insightful news there, and I hope it's pushed you and you want to propel yourself to start being better, to start actually being a role model and start improving your life. So thank you for watching. Goodbye for now. On to another one tomorrow.